When Jesus and his disciples encountered a man who had been born blind, his disciples asked him, was he born blind because he sinned or because his parents sinned? And Jesus told the disciples that no, it was a third option. He was born blind to demonstrate the glory of God. And it's an interesting passage because it kind of demonstrates the three reasons that people have problems since birth. It might seem awfully unfair that some people are born healthy and some people are born sick or blind, for example. And the disciples recognized that life predates birth, that the spirit exists before the birth. So the man could have sinned and then been born blind as a result of his sin. Or it could have been a trial for his parents. Now, it never would have been a trial for his parents with that, because I mean, if the boy or the man was born blind purely as a trial for his parents and he was totally innocent of anything and there was no benefit to him of being born blind, then it wouldn't make any sense, or it wouldn't be fair, really. So it would have to be like a combination of both. So if you have a child that has an issue, then there's probably some reason for that. And if you yourself have an issue, then there's some reason for that, because I mean, that's self-evident. If you believe that God's justice is perfect, if you believe that God is just, then there must be some reason for it. So everything exists to somebody's benefit. So if this man had committed some sin in a past life, and not necessarily even committed a sin, right? Because, and again, this goes back to what Jesus actually said, that it was to show the glory of God, that you go to the gym, let's say, and it hurts. If you push yourself, it hurts, but it works to your benefit. Like, there's a lot of ways that you can sacrifice to your benefit. Or if you do something bad as a child and your parents spank you, then yeah, it hurts. But the whole point is for your benefit. It's like, the parents are stopping you from doing something that's going to harm you more in the future. That's the whole idea here. But if you just spank your kids for no reason at all, that's not beneficial and it's not fair, right? So the benefit of the pain must be that it's correcting some sin that you had in your spirit before coming into this particular life, which is, if you really read the Bible carefully instead of just accepting the interpretation that's been kind of foisted upon it in modern times, you see that reincarnation is written all over it, that we have multiple existences, and a lot of what happens to us in this current existence is explained by what happened or what's going to happen in future existences. On the other hand, we also have trials or difficulties that exist for our advancement of the kingdom of God. I mean, Jesus himself was tortured and killed for the advancement of the kingdom of God. He didn't deserve that, so to speak, because of any sin, but he did a wonderful thing for the world. And so sometimes that's it. Like, sometimes it's correcting some sort of prior error. And again, it's not just like you did something bad and you deserve to feel pain. No, it's you did something bad and this thing is going to help you to learn to be better in the future. Like, it's always in everybody's benefit, including the person being punished or the person that's going through the trial. So that's something to think about. I've not heard a lot of people talk about that, but the disciples understood reincarnation. Jesus understood reincarnation. Jesus said that in order to enter the kingdom of heaven, a man must be born again. Jesus said that John the Baptist was Elijah, right? And then the Jews believed in resurrection before that, which is their word for reincarnation. So this is not something new. It seems like it to us because we've had this weird modern interpretation of the Bible foisted on us. But anyway, that's food for thought at the very least. Curious to hear what you think. Happy to hear your opinions in the comments.